One of the things that happens when you play great defense is that you often get some easy hoops at the other end on offense. And when that happens, the crowd can roar, and it can be debilitating to the spirit of the opposing team. And the Knicks got a lot of that tonight.
Yeah, the crowd was definitely into the game in that first half. You could see they were really feeling the defensive end of the floor. Right here, Jason Kidd with great anticipation. That starts a fast break play. Look at the communication, the switching there. There's a switch. There's another switch. There's help. Here, Amari Stoudemire comes out, takes out the shot away from Ginobili, and there's a 24-second violation. That's great team defense. Right there, J.R. Smith not giving up on the play. Big-time hustle, great athleticism, leads to a bucket on the other end of the floor right here from Carmelo Anthony for the three. Those are back-breaking, demoralizing plays to an opponent, especially a team on the road. Right there, Ginobili blows by his defender, going his strong hand. Amari Stoudemire has his back. What does it lead to? Tyson Chandler, alley-oop dunk. These are the type of plays that energize a building, that demoralize an opposing team. Right here, that's hustle, that's steal. Prigioni looking up ahead, and J.R. Smith with a nice spin move, getting him to a couple free throws. Just the communication, everything that we've been talking about that this team was lacking when Rasheed Wallace went out was there tonight on this end of the floor. Guys were pointing at each other. They had each other's back. Amari Stoudemire fit right back into the mix. You can see he doesn't want to be the center of attention. He wants to be that guy that fits in smoothly, that gives the second unit and the bench a nice boost, and that second unit can be lethal with him out there.
It's significant because the Knicks, and we talked about this in the last game, they haven't won a first quarter in 7 games. It's the first time they've won a first quarter, and that's important to get off to the good start. Mike Woodson was aware of that as well, and that's really where it starts. You get off to that good start and let it carry. First time in 7 games the Knicks have had that good start.
What are the Knicks going to do without Raymond Felton for the next month or 5 weeks? Well, off tonight's game, to me, a lot happened. At halftime, I said it, I'll say it again. It gets you excited about what this team could possibly do when they do get healthy. And a game and a performance like this from Pablo Prigioni gets you excited about what he could give to this team if they continue to play it this way, because it seems like it fits him.
We've been following him all year long. There's no more professional guy. I mean, he works every single day to be prepared for this moment, and he knew he was going to have to step up big for this team. He had 9 assists. Look at that ball movement. He's constantly looking to get his shooters open and off. He made great plays. I mean, backdoor cut right there. Just a smart, heady, veteran player. He has been waiting for this moment, and he's a guy you love to play with as a player and as a scorer because he's constantly looking to pass, and he's so crafty with those steals, getting Carmelo an easy dunk and a bucket right there. And he just never stops. He's like the Energizer Bunny, just continuing to move, continuing to make plays. He's been longing for minutes. He got 27 minutes tonight, one of the highest all season long, and he really, really delivered. I said it in the pregame. This guy is going to be ready when his number is called. He's going to have to relieve Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd can't handle the point guard load on his own. That's not what he signed up for. He signed up to be a mentor, to be a backup, and at the 2-guard position, he can handle it because he can spot up and he has a defined role. But Pablo Prigioni tonight was huge off the bench, and he's going to be getting more and more minutes. No question.
He's a pro. I mean, he's a pro. He played overseas. He's had success. So this isn't like, he's not a typical rookie where he's overwhelmed a little bit by the moment. So you're absolutely right. And there's a guy, again, behind the scenes, you watch him. Whenever I've gone up to the training center, you go up early, he's one of the first guys on the court, and he's out there, even on days where they don't practice. He's out there getting in extra work, making sure his conditioning is up, so he is ready for this kind of a game. But again, he's not overwhelmed by the moment. He's played in big games his whole career. So for him, this is his opportunity. He's taking advantage of it.
Third quarter buzzer. I go to 31st Street to get a cup of coffee. I come back and Alan Hahn says, Knicks up 17. Wally, what did I miss?
You missed a lot. The Knicks just came out in that fourth quarter, and it was mostly their bench guys. This is what this bench is capable of. They can put such a lethal unit out there. Right there, J.R. Smith off the nice mid-range. Great screen by Tyson Chandler to get him open. Prigioni was in the game making big plays. Right there, the dish down to Tyson Chandler, getting him those easy buckets that he needs. Carmelo Anthony off the screen. Tyson sets a nice big screen to get his shooters open. That's very valuable to a team. And then Steve Novak, no hesitation all night long, came in ready to shoot. His coach said he was the best shooter in the league, and he showed why. Right there, great backdoor by J.R. Smith off the pass from Tyson Chandler. Look at this ball movement. I mean, the ball was just hopping and swinging. Right there, Steve Novak would get a nice discount double-check look. Steve, I think, was maybe a little bit motivated by the fact that Copeland was put in the game before him in the first half. I think he might have said, wait a second, when I get in there, I better be aggressive. And it just shocks me how a guy who his coach compliments says from here to here, you're the best in the league, and then he takes a step back. In the last 7 games since he said that, he wasn't as aggressive. He was back to his old self. He was aggressive every time he touched the ball, no hesitation. That's what he needs to do.
Thought it was a big deal that he hit his first shot.
That helps.
Yeah.
When you're a shooter off the bench and you hit your first shot, you know it's going to be a good night.
To be a New Yorker, you got to know how to drive through traffic. The Knicks hit the road to take on the Magic. Knicks Magic, presented by Chase, Saturday night on MSG.